Hi there viewers, welcome back to Cheese Bakery Training Center. Today we'll be making chicken pie, and here we have our ingredients placed. The first ingredients are our dry ingredients. What did I say? Dry ingredients. These dry ingredients, we have our baking powder, salt, sugar. These are all our dry ingredients. Now the first stage is you make our filling. I've already made this filling. The filling consists of carrots, it consists of potato, it consists of different vegetables. It depends on what you want. You could have a very rich filling, or you could have just a mild filling with just chicken stock and carrots. Now normally we use our dry ingredients in a bowl. We measured our dry ingredients, that's around 500 kg. Now after measuring that, the next stage is to place in our butter. This butter is 250 grams. This pastry is what we call cold pastry. Cold pastry. So it's making of a pie. It doesn't have to be sweet. You may not need sugar, but in this case we decide to use sugar. It's sweet pastry crust. We are using sugar. Now when we use sugar, we can use any spice of your choice again to flavor it. We now put in our butter. This butter of 250 grams also. We're using King's butter here. Press in your butter until this butter helps the pie to be very flaky. I'll place my butter in with my hand. You can also use a mixer, but with your hand, since it's a small quantity, it's quite okay. You can see how I'm mixing it. I'm mixing it, letting the butter penetrate well to give me a texture, a consistency that is not too soft. It's like how can I explain? It can look like gari, you know, something that is, you know, not too soft inside. You can use your two hands. There we are. Can you see what it has become now? See, it's now becoming, the white is becoming a little bit yellow, right? So now when it's becoming a little bit yellow, you have known that it has, you've done a thorough job. It's no more white again. It's looking yellow. The flour is looking yellow. So the butter is enough, and the mixing is okay. Now the next thing is to put water, preferably cold water, because it's cold pastries, to enhance the texture of your pie. So you can cut slits and let it pour water in. Using your discretion, be very, very careful about the amount of water. Now pour it in slowly. Pour it in slowly. We are making a pie crust. Pour it in slowly. This is like a cup of stock. Continue. Stop. What did I say this mixture contains? Dry ingredients. What are the dry ingredients?
Baking powder, salt, sugar.
Now you can see I'm kneading now. It's coming together. Once it's coming together, there will be no need for you to add any more wet ingredients. The wet ingredients in this case is what? The water is the wet, cold water. Cold what? Cold water. I'm kneading, moving forward and backward. Kneading means pushing it forward. You can as well do it on the board, pushing it forward and moving it backward, pushing it forward and moving it backward, pushing it forward and moving it backward until it all comes together. And it's light and fluffy. This is a perfect pastry crust. A perfect what?
Pastry crust.
Fine. And the consistency or the texture, that's meaning of consistency, as you can see here, is so fluffy, as if you're making pounded yam. It's looking like amala or pounded yam, and that's African foods. Now we've already made our filling, as I said. The filling must be cold. Make sure your filling is cold before you place it into the pastry crust. And here we've separated our egg yolk from our egg white. How do you do that? So simple. Very, very simple. Where's the egg? This is the egg. Please, let's place this here. Take a spoon. Cut a little crack. Open the crack. Place your hand there. Now start pouring it. As you're pouring, it's only the egg white that will come out. Can we see? The egg white is coming out. Make sure the egg white comes out. Let the egg white escape. And don't let the egg yolk escape. Once the egg yolk does not escape, place it there. This is a fresh egg. Can we throw this away for me? Immediately. Now this is our egg yolk for glazing the pastry crust. This is egg white for sticking. In place of egg white, you can use you can use water. There we are. This is our filling right here. This is our rubbing in flour. Can I have something to wash my hand? A bowl to wash my hand. You can use this cup to give me water to wash my hands so that I can continue and clean the table immediately. To start rolling the pie. There we are. Start rolling the pie. That's our rubbing in flour. And I said we have what we call this. This is what pie cutter. This is a small version. We have different sizes. But today we're going to use another circumference, a circle. You can use any circle of your choice that has this shape. You can use for cutting out. And we need our pizza cutter. Our pizza cutter, can we have our pizza cutter on the table? So we're now going to roll out. On this table, we're going to roll out. This is our dough. This is our rubbing in flour. Rubbing lightly. Rub your rubbing in flour lightly. And we start to knead. We knead forward and backward. Forward and backward. 1, 2. Always remember, in pastries, we get it into a bowl first. Get this into a bowl. Ball. Rub it forward and backward. And then we get this into a ball. 1 ball. Rub it in. Get into a ball. Can we see? Second ball. And then we get our rolling pin. And we start to roll from the center forward. Roll, not push. Roll, not push. Roll. And you see stretching. Roll. As you're rolling, it's becoming more flat. Roll. Roll. Forward and backward. Here we're going to be using that cover, depending on the size you want. And you see, it stretches. And lift it up to be sure that it's not sticking. Just lift it up until you're sure that it's not sticking. Can you see? It's flat enough. Forward and backward. That's it. Now your pizza cutter. Can I have my pizza cutter? Place this here. Use the pizza cutter to cut round. Make sure it's firmly It's pressed down well. Use your pizza cutter to cut round and then lift it up. Make sure you lift everything up at the side. Are you see? Good. Perfect shape. Lift up the shape lightly and we put our filling. Normally, because it's for commercial purpose, you put your filling. Before you put your filling, take your egg white, or it doesn't have to be whisked, or water. Egg white or water. If you have a paintbrush, use your paintbrush. If not, take your spoon and the back of the spoon. Use the back of the spoon. Are you following?
Yes.
Use the back of the spoon. Once you've done that, this is to prevent it from, this is to allow it to stick together perfectly. Once you've done that, at the side, not inside, at the side. And you now bring your filling. Take a spoon. This is our filling with carrot, chicken filling, sweet potato, and other vegetables, green springs and onion. Place it at the center and spread it out. Are we watching?
Yes.
At the center, we spread it out. And then you now take your pastry crust from one end, spread it out well. At the center, not at the edge here. It's not pie we're doing, at the center. Bring it from one end to the other end. Can you see? Touching the other end. Once that you've done that, you now start folding it in with your hand. You can decide to use your hand, pressing it down, pressing it down, pressing it down where the egg yolk is. Hence, you can use your hand to bring that shape, and you can use your pizza cutter also to give a double effect, to give a double design effect. And then you now take your fork. Why you're using your fork is to create air inside. Can I have a fork? Pinch it on the top so that when it enters the oven, it will rise faster. And we now place this into our baking pan. Perfect. Now take a look at this. Just 1, 2, 3. There we have it. This is our pie. The last step is to glaze it with what? Glaze it with egg yolk. These are egg yolk. The color. Just mix it together. If you have your paintbrush, use your paintbrush. Egg yolk. 1, 2, 3. Place the egg on it like this. 1, 2, 3. This is the egg yolk. Some people use butter and oil. This will give a darker golden brown color. That will give a light golden brown color. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Can you see? And then second coating. After letting it dry for some time, then I now coat it again the second time to give it a second coating effect. Am I understood? So can I have the baking pan? We place this one into the baking pan as it rests. This is a perfect shape. Now the remaining dough. Our baking pan is there. This is the remaining dough. And we do exactly the same thing. What is that? Rubbing, right? And we roll. But before we roll it into a bowl. We've gotten our baking pan. Yeah. So therefore, viewers, so I would like you to subscribe to this channel. This is how far we can go. And you'll be glad you did. You have other videos to watch once you are able to subscribe to this channel. But you can contact us for further training at our training center 081-084-36104 for more inquiries. Thanks so much for watching.